Today on Dollar Tree Dinners, we're going to make a Sloppy Joe soup. I'm Suzanne Ridgway, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a delicious Sloppy Joe soup from the Dollar Tree. It's going to be 5 ingredients or less, so we can stretch that dollar further, give you more bang for your buck, save you money. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking me out and clicking on my link. Thank you to everyone who supports me each and every day. My subscribe guy just popped up. He is asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. Please click on that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to tap on that bell when we get to 700, because we made it over 600. We're at 607 and climbing. We're going to do another $10 Dollar Tree gift card giveaway. One for new subs, one for comments. If you are new, you have to let me know in comments you are new. And if you comment, you have to be subscribed in order to qualify. All of that information will always be in my description box down below with my email. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Let's turn this camera around. I'm going to show you what you need from the Dollar Tree. Then we're going to get cooking. We are going to get my colander down because we are going to need it today for this video. I want the red one because it's nice and big. And I'm going to need the green one as well for my vegetables, because we're going to drain and rinse vegetables. We're going to be using my Dutch oven today, and we're going to season that in a moment. I want to get the water going, so that's going to take the longest. I always let the water run for a little bit, especially when the pipes haven't been used in a while. Put those little ones back up in the top. Trying to make sure you guys can see everything that I'm doing. I'm going to fill this up to the rim. From the Dollar Tree, you will need beef patties, Hunt's diced tomatoes. They have name brands at the Dollar Tree. The Manwich Original Blend, mixed vegetables, and a half a box of the elbow macaroni. From your spice cabinet, garlic powder, black pepper, and onion soup mix, and ketchup not seen here. Grab your pot now that it's full and put it on your burner. Mine is the front left, which is my favorite. And we're going to put it to high to get the water going. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and oil to it. Making sure you can see inside the Dutch oven, I'm just going to sprinkle it with a teaspoon of salt, because I am adding oil to this and I don't want it to splatter in my face. Add a tablespoon of oil. Just pour it on in. Add salt to the water. 2 teaspoons. While the water is getting ready to boil, we're going to go ahead and we're going to prep the soup. Also, from your spice cabinet, before I forget, add in a chicken bouillon cube for the soup. Then we're going to go ahead and add in the beef. I'm not going to be cooking the pasta all the way through in the big pot there, because we're going to be dumping it into the Dutch oven once it's ready. And take my wooden spoon and break up the beef. Make sure you guys can see everything. Once you added your bouillon cube, you're going to go ahead and break up your beef patties. Has anyone found the bacon cheddar ones? They worked really well with that hamburger helper. I really liked them a lot. Then I'm going to add in my can of diced tomatoes. This is a 15-ounce can of the manwich. We're going to go ahead and dump that on in. My can of mixed vegetables. We're going to dump them into the colander first and drain and rinse them. And while they're rinsing, I'll go ahead and season it with the spices. Let that run about a minute. This is my onion soup mix. There's about a teaspoon, so I'm just going to dump it in there. A couple teaspoons of garlic. And a couple teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper. I'm going to grab the ketchup, and we're going to add a tablespoon of ketchup. Just about a tablespoon. Vegetables are rinsed. Just dump it on in like that. Now we're going to add 2 to 3 cans of water. Or 2 to 3 cups. Looks like we're going to only add 2. Perfect. I'm going to bring this over to the stove top. And then once the water's boiling, we're going to add a half a box of the elbow macaroni. Let that cook for about 10 minutes. And we're going to rinse and drain it and add it to the Dutch oven. As you can see, the water is not quite a boil. It is getting there. I'm going to go ahead and add in my oil into the pot because it's going to help the noodles from sticking together as you stir them. Let's go ahead and add noodles into the pot. And this is a 20-ounce box, so we're only going to use a half a box. And then we're going to cook them for 10 minutes. And make sure you stir. I'm going to bring the Dutch oven over to the right front burner and get it going. I will transfer the Dutch oven to this burner. That is just about a raging boil. Here's the Dutch oven. You want to stir. All of the ingredients in the Dutch oven. And if you're a larger family, I would recommend getting 2 packages of the beef patties to make the soup because of the fact they're only 8-ounce packages. This is going to be perfect for my family. Nice comfort food for a quick, easy weeknight dinner. Now I did make that potato soup with potato rounds from the Dollar Tree, but unfortunately I had some phone troubles and the video did not record. But my neighbors got to enjoy the soup and they said it was delicious. I'm going to cover the Dutch oven and let it cook for about 8 minutes. And when the pasta's done, we're going to drain it, rinse it, and put it into the Dutch oven. The noodles are ready. Look at that. And you're going to carefully dump, but it's very hot. The glass is always clogged. The pasta in. Just take your spoon to anything that sticks to the bottom and break them up. And dump them into the colander. Perfect. I have the heat turned to low. Just look at this. Look how awesome it is. Now we're going to grab the elbow macaroni and add it on into the Dutch oven. I like to shake it so I don't drip a lot. You don't want to cause any accidents, even in your own home cooking. Dump all that in there. Put that back in the sink. And then you're going to mix it in. Just going to move the one away from the burner. This smells so good. It's almost like a minestrone. But it's sloppy joes with the manwich. I have this turned to low. And I'm going to let this continue cooking without the cover. In between cooking, I do things and get cleaned up for the next video clip. And I like to have a clean, organized kitchen as best as I can. Being a one-man show here, occasionally with my husband guest starring or one of my kids. I get these dishes put away quickly and wash up a couple. If anything spills on the floor, I clean it up right away. If it's red balls, I cut myself on the set many times. Goes with the territory. And be careful with the sharp lens. I'll be saving those cans for Dollar Tree empties. That'll be coming up within the next week. Every couple weeks I do food reviews. You know what to look for and what to purchase to make these Dollar Tree dinners. Make sure the water's heating up. Okay, there it goes. I would normally fill up the sink, but I just want to do this really quickly so I'm ready to do the tasting in the outro video. Not too hot. And be careful, the pots may still be hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Always wash your hands before touching food, after. Keep your hands very clean when you're cooking, even if it's just for your family. Never cross-contaminate. have a food catcher in my sink, so it catches all the food. Always make sure you use hot water and put away all the spices. I have a new salt on deck that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. A nice big sea salt one. So I'm not worried about the salt getting low. Just gotta rinse those two things, and these things gotta get put away. Get this thrown away. And the cans, be careful when you pick them up so you don't cut yourself. Get these all rinsed out because they're gonna be put into the bag for Dollar Tree empties. I'm gonna remove this from the heat and turn it down to low. I got all those dishes done and spices put away, and I cleaned up the countertop. I'm going to just remove it and let the liquid settle for a minute and put it back on. Look at this. It looks and smells amazing. I cannot wait to try this Sloppy Joe soup. All kinds of vegetables in it. Bunch of ground beef popping out. This is done. I'm going to remove it from the heat. Let it sit on the other burner. And then we're going to set up the camera back on the other counter and give it a try. Let's go get the Dutch oven and put it on my pot holder here. This soup came out wonderfully. Now we're going to put some into a bowl and let it cool down because it is very hot. Grab my bowl and I'm going to grab my ladle. And I'm going to top it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. This is a lot of food. It'll feed 4 with leftovers. And again, if you want it to feed 8, use 2 beef patty packages for that. Let's grab a spoon and my mozzarella. Grab a spoon and my Parmesan cheese. You can get the Texas toast from the Dollar Tree. And serve it with it. Look at that. Awesome. Here is what it looks like. Oh, the steam. It smells so good. I can't wait to try it. My favorite part of Let Us Eat is trying all the Dollar Tree meals that I make for you guys. Let's go ahead and try this Sloppy Joe soup from the Dollar Tree. All the ground beef and vegetables and pasta. It looks and smells amazing. Gotta blow on it because it's very, very hot. This is a great way to sneak vegetables in your family's dinners if your children or husband's picky about them. It is so good. Still very hot. Delicious. Perfect for the fall and a cold winter's day. That is it for this Dollar Tree dinners video. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this Sloppy Joe soup from the Dollar Tree. 5 ingredients or less to stretch that dollar further, give you more bang for your buck, to save you money. Don't forget, when we get to 700, we're doing 2 more gift card giveaways. 1 for new subscribers, 1 for comments. If you comment, you must be subscribed. Also, you must let me know you are new in comments in order to qualify. and I'll send you my email, and you respond back, and we'll handle it from there. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. Please click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget to tap on that bell